Hello lovelies, I am Love Angel, and this is another episode of Commander Review. In this video series, I discuss Commander, explain how they interact with each other, and elaborate on their strengths and weaknesses. In today's episode, I will go over the details of the most recent Commander, Grey Worm. This Commander is so interesting and exceptional in many ways, so be with me for a few minutes as I will explain why. Commander Grey Worm is the latest legendary commander that will very likely become available later on in the shop with the usual legendary commander price packs. He also needs legendary awakening tokens for awakening. As a spearman commander, he excels at giving spear bonuses to his armies. That especially includes a significant amount of spearman health bonus. But what makes this guy significant like every other special commander before him is this awakening skill. Grey Worm is an upgraded and better version of Commander Jaime, as his skill will also trigger weakness attacks. There are several details to this special upgraded version of the weakness attack created by him, and I will explain it all, but the first thing that you can understand from just reading his awakening skill is that he is replacing Jaime, and they both can't work together. But what is his special weakness attack? To explain it, let's investigate some battle reports. A weakness attack, just like what Jaime was adding, is a special kind of troop attack that is triggered if your lineup is healed. When a heal happens for your lineups, the skill triggers, and for some time those healed lineups will attack the weakest frontline enemy lineup. As you can see here, the effect was activated with a heal on all lineups, and for 6 seconds, Grey Worm skill was activated for all troops. One very major point in the weakness attack was the weakness damage stack, which I explained in detail in 2 previous videos I linked in the video descriptions below. This stack means that each weakness attack against the same target will start to increase its damage, and the stack goes higher and higher as that lineup gets attacked more often. You can see the damage increasing by 6% with each attack in this screenshot. But what is different between Jaime's and Grey Worm's weakness attacks? Take a look at their skills for a moment, and then I will explain it in detail. So here are 3 major differences between Jaime and Grey Worm weakness attacks. Jaime with his 4-star main hand applies weakness to troops with each heal for 5 seconds. Grey Worm without his main hand starts with 6 seconds. This means almost no troop attack will be a normal attack anymore, as long as a healer is still alive and healing is still happening. At the very start of the fight, the Grey Worm starts with a 6% damage increase with each addition to the weakness stack. This 6% is the same number Jaime adds all the battle with his 4-star main hand. So here is this potential he gains even further damage when he obtains his main hand. But the third and most major change than Jaime's weakness is that the 6% boost goes even higher as friendly troops start to die. Let me explain this with battle report screenshots. So the first screenshot shows a weakness attack started by Grey Worm at the start of the fight when no allied troops are dead. As you lose 10% of your entire troops, the damage stack increases by 1% per attack. So when 20% of your army is lost, the stack increases by 8% per hit. This even goes further than that, as you can see in these next screenshots. When half of the allied army is dead, the weakness damage bonus per hit is 11% per hit, which is the original 6 plus 5% because of the 50% loss. In the last screenshot around the end of that battle report after 70% of troops were dead, this damage bonus is 13% addition per hit. This damage increase is significant and very effective, but still not game-breaking. The thing with weakness damage stacks is that in battles, you are overwhelming the enemy. This addition doesn't even come into effect as your troop loss is very low to begin with. However, when you are overwhelmed with this bonus damage, Grey Worm ensures that you will take down more enemies as you are losing more and more to somehow, and in a small amount compensate your lost damage for losing troops. I will explain in detail how effective this can be mathematically in a later video. But for now, let's analyze his synergies and counters. Commander Grey Worm has the same relationships with other commanders as Commander Jaime. That includes him needing a healer to activate his weakness attack and then boosting other heal and weakness commanders that use weakness attacks to activate a further effect. He counters disarm commanders in female synergy because weakness attacks bypass disarm effect, and he is countered by attack shields or damage return effect provided by Kevin and Vorian. Just like Jaime, he is a very bad fit alongside crit and bleed synergy because weakness attacks can't crit like other normal attacks. The only new relationship here is his relationship with Jaime, as these two commanders must never be used together as Grey Worm overrides Jaime and makes him useless. His Tavern bonus is exactly similar to the latest commanders such as Kasana. He adds 5 points in Aptitude, 5 in Finance, and 4 in Combat. His strategic skill, however, is very significant, especially in wider map events such as All-Out War. This commander adds to normal attack strategy presets and will add a slow effect to enemy troops. Marching speed is a very important bonus in some strategy events, and it can be a significant utility that way. His guard skills also allow him to cast a linear line of damage and stun. His damage is not significantly high, but as an expected fighter in guard events, his area stun and damage boost to all allies, combined with his defense reduction skill, might be useful in various setups. Overall, this commander adds a new tier to Awakening skills and allows him to find himself on top of the chart as the new meta. While his skill is not game-breaking, it's ridiculously powerful and game-changing. He is for sure a great investment for heal and weakness setup. I hope you enjoyed this quick review video on Grey Worm and some details about him. He should be available soon at events such as the Summer Festival or the Game Shop, so hopefully this can be useful information for people who want to decide about investing in him. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and ask away any questions you might have. I wish you all a great time.